Well, I like chopping poplar, and that one's already down, so the SJW people are gonna rake me over the coals for chopping a live tree, and I'm here to test my kukri out. I've got that one there, and there's some dead pine over in the woods there. It's a windy day, really windy, and I've already heard a couple of trees falling, so that's a very real worry. But by the grace of God, that won't happen to me. But I've had some close calls and wind storms with trees falling, so yeah, I'm definitely keeping a wary eye out. But got my kukris down there. Got my rifle for any other dangers there might be, and snowshoes. So yeah, I'm going to set this up, and we'll see what we can do to this poplar here with two different kukris. There you go. So I'll chop here first with this kukri. It's snow's about 3 feet deep, but it's packing down, so I'm able to stand on it a little bit. Let's make a couple of chops here. You know what I mean about skipping? So about 6 hits. That one went through. There. Now we'll try the Kailash one. Almost. Well, I don't know if that was just technique or what, but I went through pretty darn quick. Huh. Looks like this one chops a little bit better. I wouldn't have thought. I thought the heavier one would chop better. Narrower through here, that could be why. Interesting. Well, I did start this fire with the kukri and the ferro rod. I tried to record it, but the battery died, and this battery doesn't have a lot of life in it. But anyways, yeah, the little cutouts work great with a ferro rod. Who knew? Will a kukri do fine carving? Yeah. Yeah, it's not as easy as with a small knife, but that'll do it. Love this knife. Well, I wish these batteries would work better. It's not even that cold out. Maybe they're just not fully charged. Anyways, I'm going to sit here for a few minutes and enjoy the fire against this big old tree that's protecting me from any other trees that might fall down. Khukuri's working great. I wish I could get more footage of it in use, but I don't think my battery will last. This might be a short video. I don't know how long the battery will last. It's not even cold out and the batteries keep crapping out on me, but it's just some sticks in the backyard and I tested chopping them. Really, the differences aren't that much between these 5 different blades, but that being said, this one and this one are a little easier to chop with than this one. I think it's because there's not as much drop in this one. It's more like a straight blade. The Scottish Dirk, it chops, but not as good as the Khukuri's. And of course the Tomahawk chops really good. So, but of them all, I really like this one the best. It just seems the easiest to use. And I was surprised that the old cold steel one actually, because it's quick and light and thin, it chopped pretty good. This one, if I had to fight, I like that straight blade, but it doesn't chop as well as some of these others. A lot of it, I think, could just be the thickness of the blade. Yeah, so that's my little outdoor backyard test. So just a brief summary here. I'm just shooting this in my backyard, so forgive any traffic noise. I'm really liking this Khukuri. It's a thin profile, it chops really good. I mean, it's cold enough I'm wearing gloves, but even when I wasn't wearing gloves yesterday, this ridge here that helps it lock in your hand, when you're just playing with it, it feels like, you know, it kind of bother you, but when you're actually using it, you don't know, it just works. You don't notice it, it's not uncomfortable. That thing is not going to slide out of your hand, even if you poke something with it. So, yeah, it worked excellent. Running a fire steel through that notch, started a fire with it. Yeah, I am 100% satisfied with this. I did have to make a couple of extra holes for the studs, get the scabbard, the sheath to hang where I wanted it to. But so I can carry it right side or left side. It works for both. And yeah, it's just love this knife. It's great. And it just goes to show you, the traditional designs work. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. That's all I got to say.